What's going on, Bloodborne fans? This is Jujitsu Boy 98 / Twister Don coming at you, Bloodborne fans, with another PvP video. This time we're fighting in the Forbidden Woods, and really all I'm showcasing here is a skill build that's about level 50. You know, I'm trying to build the skill build up because of diversity, and I really want some more diversity in weapons. And it seems like, you know, I was using my quality build, which was level 110. All I really was using was a Ludwig sword. And then I started making my strength build, and I'm like, hey, you know, I've got the ability to use the Kirk's hammer. I got the ability to use probably the Ligarius' wheel, which I'll never use. Maybe the Hunter's axe. But then I started thinking, I'm like, why don't I make a skill build? I got the Blades of Mercy, I got the Burial Blade, the Threaded Cane, the Rapier, which I'm super excited about using. So this is what I'm doing. I'm making my skill build here, but I decided this particular night to take a break on PvE and get into some PvP. I'm getting a lot of PvP here, guys. I know a lot of you are frustrated about it, but let me tell you, you know, we got the 1.03 patch coming up, so I hope they fix the connectivity. I think I figured out exactly what the problem is with connectivity. Okay, it's the fact that the invasion timer does not reset. So if you notice on most of these PvP matches I'm hosting, all but one, which is this one. And what it is, you've got thousands of people trying to invade, or I wouldn't say thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands. I don't know how many people are totally playing the game at one time. But you got all these people wanting to invade, okay, in different areas of the whole game. But it's taking so long to invade because none of the hosts are resetting their timers. And how do you reset your timers? And you've seen the video I've posted about closing that out. That's how you reset your timer on this game. But you shouldn't have to do that. And hopefully, like I said, the patch will fix that. They'll, you know, throw in some dried fingers or something. But that's exactly what you have to do to reset your timer. And that way, right when I come back into the game, I get PvP, boom, instantly. Because all those people are trying to evade, it's like they're lined up waiting for, you know, something. So as soon as I get back into the game, I get an instant invasion. So that's something that I hope gets patched, because, you know, with all the flaws of the game, you've heard me talk about the flaws of the game, the good things about the game, but overall, you know, the biggest complaint is the ability to PvP, because once everybody gets, you know, connectivity and gets to PvP in each other, man, that's when we'll start seeing more diversity and more techniques and more mechanics, and it will make the community thrive, all that stuff, because I love PvP and I love the way the game feels. I love the way the game controls, and you know, it's a shame that a lot of you have given up on PvP because it has so much potential. And you know, you don't give up on something if you don't. And how long's the game been out? Since, I don't even remember when it came out. The end of March. And what is it, mid-April? And you've already given up on it. Come on, man. When have you ever gotten good at anything in real life by just giving up on something after 2-3 weeks or even a month? So just give it a little more time. Play something else if you're kind of burnt out on it. But I think it has good potential. That's my opinion. I think some people will agree with what I'm saying. I think some people will disagree. But I think more people, like, if you're like me, you know, you've been around the Souls community for a long time. Especially, you know, I have my channel. My channel's dedicated to PvP. So just give the game some time, man. Just give it a little more time. And in the meantime, get your builds ready. Do something. Or play something else if that's what you need, and then wait for a patch. But myself, I'm so stubborn, I'll close the app every time, and I'll get PvP all night, and I'll upload these videos for y'all, because I know some of y'all like to watch them and like to watch commentaries and stuff. So if nothing else, just stay tuned in, and we will definitely be hopefully having some more better connectivity in this next patch. So what I am doing here is, like I said earlier, using my skill build. Man, these Blades of Mercy are no lie. This is my first 1v3 match I have ever had, and I am now 1-0. And I hate to spoil this 1v1 left over here, but yes, I am 1-0. I pulled this match off by using the Blades of Mercy. And they're like plus 5 or 6 or something. This, like I said, this is mid-level PvP, level 45, 50 as I'm building this character. But one good thing I like about the Blades of Mercy is it's a short weapon, okay? So let's think back Dark Soul. Let's think back Gold Tracer. Okay, this weapon is as fast as the Gold Tracer. It doesn't have any bleed, but it does have good damage like the Gold Tracer. And it stun locks like a motherfucker. So what did the Gold Tracer do bad that this weapon does good? Well, if you think about it, the Gold Tracer was very short. So somebody that was potentially using a Chaos Blade or like even a spear could outrange the Gold Tracer. But one thing that these weapons do good is they have the ability to dash in R1. When you dash in R1, you bridge a lot of gap. You close the distance of a lot of opponents. So potentially, I don't have to worry about facing an opponent that can outdistance me or outspace me as long as I have the dashing R1. Because pretty much when you do it, you shoot forward with both daggers and you thrust them into your opponent. But you cover a lot of distance and it gets you into range to quickly stunlock somebody. That's my experience with them so far. And it's a very, if it connects, it does quite a bit of damage for its two daggers. So these weapons I've really been using, and in the past, I've been using, like I said, the Ludwig sword and trying to play the patience game with the wood shield, because I like to be a little different here in the early days of a Souls game. And it's actually pretty useful for tanking bullets. The wood shield is, but sometimes you can't play the patience game. Sometimes somebody's super aggressive, they got more stamina than you do, they just put so much pressure on you, man. You end up with no stamina, you end up just being stun locked and taking too much damage to recover from the match. And that's how fast paced the game is. If you don't adapt quickly, you take so much damage. I know there's healing, but I'm just saying in a match that you don't heal, you take so much damage you'll never be able to recover. So when we're talking about healing, that's another thing. In a lot of these matches, some people heal. If they heal, usually I'll heal, but I will wait. When the invader is here, I know they have less life, so I'm not really complaining about the healing because I know I have as many heals as they do. So that's not something really I'm focusing on right now, because I really don't care. Like I said earlier in that 1v3, man, they could have had 20, had 60 heals versus my 20 vials. So I was kind of at a disadvantage. Kind of why I used the Executioner there. He kind of helped me out a little bit. So that was kind of a good thing. That's why I did that, man. It's always fun to do a little 1v3 action. It always was fun in the previous Souls games. So with the Blades of Mercy, back to them, man, they're even good one-handed. I really have enjoyed using them PvE and PvP wise. Now, going on to some of the other weapons that are skill wise, like I said, I want some diversity. You got the Threaded Cane. It has the moveset of a similar to some type of one-handed swords. So as long as I still got that, I can make use of like a sword moveset. That's handy to have on that skill build. And then you have the whip version, which I haven't had much experience with that, but it seems like it could be useful. It's very long ranged. The Burial Blade, I really don't have any opinions on that yet. It looks like it's like a curved sword in your right hand, and then you have the ability to use a scythe. I fought a few people that had them, but really mainly the people I fight have katanas or have this Ludwig sword here. So but what I'm really excited about using is the rapier, because like I said before, using the wood shield is something that I would do a lot. So with a rapier now, I can actually parry with my right hand and still have my left hand holding the shield. So I have the ability to play patiently, but at the same time, not taking the time to switch off to a gun. I can parry somebody, and not even parry them, stun them with a gun in my right hand while still having my shield in the left hand, still playing patiently, still have the ability to punish a super aggressive player. And I know I fought a few of those rapier guys, and they that weapon kind of stuns pretty good too. It swipes back and forth. It's pretty effective, and it kind of surprised me. That's why I'm kind of excited about getting it and upgrading it and using it. So hopefully I'll get a few blood rocks, and hopefully get at least 2 weapons to plus 10 before I go to New Game Plus. I know I'm going to have to farm the chunks. I know a lot of you are not happy about farming chunks and such. So that's something that's maybe in a future patch they might fix that. I haven't really had to farm for any of them much, because I've only got 1 weapon plus 10. But if it's as bad as y'all say it is, maybe they'll give us the ability to access the chunks a little bit easier than what they are now. So, but like I said, I'm excited about having the diversity of weapons and skill. That way, it lets me upload more videos and do more commentaries. If it's just the Ludwig sword, y'all gonna get tired of me using the Ludwig sword, commenting on that type of PvP match. So let's change it up a little bit with this build and let me get through the game with this build, and hopefully I'll be able to do some more unique commentaries based on different weapons and based on different gameplay styles and mechanics due to what the weapons are like. So anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and this commentary. I guess overall, man, I just want to say to y'all that the PvP is there. I think it's going to be there. Just give it some time. Hopefully, like I said, this patch will fix some things. So, like I said, I'm stubborn. I'll use the close app every time if I'm ready to PvP, because it still seems like there's people that's just really want to get in on some PvP action, and I'm getting non-stop PvP action when I use that technique. But that's about it, man. I hope you enjoyed this, and let me get off here and continue my skill build so I can upload some more videos. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching, appreciate it, and I will see you later.